Hello everyone. We should be starting to be live. So please let us know if you can see us, hear us, if everything is going well. I'm gonna give everybody a minute to join in, about a minute or so. For those of you who don't know, today I'm joined here on my left-hand side by Bruno Perinelli, our analyst from Argentina. Hello, Bruno.
Hello, Oliver. It's good to see you here on.
Same here. And to my right-hand side, well, we have Jake Torres, our expert from the Philippines. How are you doing today, Jake?
Yes, doing great. Hi, everyone.
All right.
Good day.
If everything is going well, please let us know. If you can see here or what's going with your day, please let us know in the chat. And we'll slowly be getting started. Okay, we have a couple of people joining. So maybe 10 more seconds and we can get into it. By the way, please let us know in the stream if if you have any feedback or if there's anything specific that you would like us to discuss in the next live stream. In the meantime, and I believe that is it, and we can get started. So, as every week, we are recapping what has happened over the last week, what were the most important events that you should know about, and what you should watch out for in the next week. So, starting with that, Bruno, please, could you tell us what were the most important events that happened over the last week and regarding to Europe and the US?
Okay. Well, first, there's been some economic indicators about the economic performance in the EU that were better than expected. So that leaves more space for the European Central Bank for future rate hikes. So that's why the euro has been the main star of the week. We got multiple highs in the euro against the dollar, also against the Swiss franc, because the Swiss franc plummeted after the bond yields went down. And also, inflation is going down in the United States, so that enables the Federal investors to forecast a less aggressive Federal Reserve. That's why there's less demand for the US dollar. We've been seeing some breakout in the sideways pattern in the live streams every day. It's been a major breakout that it's probably going downwards in the dollar index.
Thank you. And now regarding the Asian side of the market, Jake, what was the most important events of last week regarding to Asia? What were you focusing on in your live rooms?
Um, well, the currency that I'm focusing more is the Japanese yen. So, given their last meeting last December, they surprised the market. Of course, they are allowing now the Japanese government bond 10 yield to oscillate from 0 to 0.5% and to negative 0.5%. So that was a hawkish surprise from the Japanese yen. And since the start of that, so we established to be bullish for the Japanese yen, and of course, we pair it with the Swiss franc Japanese yen. And during a live stream, during the Asian session, so we share to you on the live trading room our trading ideas in the medium term. So we were already short from the Swiss franc from the level of 141, and it is now already 138.51. So we explained that, and of course we did have a good trade out of those trade idea, and everything was explained, the reason and the fundamental side, and of course using the technical for the ideal entry, exit, and stop loss and take profit.
Thank you very much, Jake. Both very interesting events happening in all over the world, and now we should focus on what's in front of us. So, if you guys don't know, our mentors are available each day in the live trading room. For those of you that are maybe new to Lux, or those of you who are not familiar, or you're not been trading for a long time, whatever's happened, We do have a daily live trading room where each of our mentors you can catch every single working day. So from Monday to Friday, they each have about a 30-minute session where they look at where the opportunities in the market are at that given time. So feel free to check that out on our website. And now to move on to what's happening over the course of the next week. So Bruno, in the next week, what are you going to be focusing on mainly? What are the events that you see as important?
Well, there are some CPIs coming out in the UK, in the Eurozone, and in Germany. So there's going to be a lot of volatility throughout the Euro session. Whereas in the United States, some earnings reports are going to be released. So that could move the stock market and also the Forex and commodities market.
Thank you. We also have, I see a question in chat from Josh. What is the best way to trade major news events like CPI? Now, you just mentioned CPI, Bruno. For me personally, the recommendation is honestly, unless you are specifically a news trader, if you do have your strategy in place, if you trade just normal trading days, stay away from the news releases. The market tends to get volatile, and more often than not, unless you're specifically a news trader, I would recommend to stay away. What do you think, Bruno?
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Oliver. I suggest him to step away from trading before the release and afterwards wait until the volatility fades.
Yeah, I completely agree. And now to move on to the more, or to move over to Jake, what are the events that are awaiting us in the Asian markets over the next week? What are you going to be focusing on?
Again, I will continue to focus on the Japanese yen. So because one of the interesting latest news for today is they will be discussing more with regards to they are the BOJ now is planning to get out from their current negative interest rate territory. So they will be discussing that because the BOJ was in the negative interest rate territory for a longer period of time, and that is a hawkish statement that we hear from the news. And that will be the monetary policy statement will be on Wednesday, January 18 next week. So we will be digging deeper of how we can prepare ourselves for the probable trading idea in the medium term or a short term trade opportunities.
All right, traders. So you've heard that. Make sure that you tune in on Wednesday for Jake's live stream when he's going to be focusing on the BOJ release. And in the meantime, make sure that you check out also the mentorship options that we offer on our website, where if you'd like to spend some alone time with these guys, you can do so. And that is about going to be it for the recap today. We have looked over what has happened in the last week and what we can expect moving forward. Thank you all for tuning in today, and we'll once again see you next Friday. Until then, have a great one.